Tonight, dozens of Minnesota landmarks, private, civic, and public buildings will be bathed in blue. Why? Because March is also Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and you at home can participate too. Simply wear your favorite shade of blue or light up your home with a blue light bulb. Here to tell us more, to my immediate left, Erin Peterson. She's the Communications Director for the Colon Cancer Coalition, and cancer survivor Barb Walters. Thank you both for being here with us this morning. First, one of the big facts, colon cancer, preventable?
Very preventable. 1 in 23 Americans will be diagnosed in their lifetime, but they don't have to be. Colon cancer is preventable through a colonoscopy screening where you can remove precancerous polyps before the cancer can develop.
And this year, experts are saying at least 2,320 Minnesotans will be diagnosed, and the first 790 may die. What are you guys doing right now to kind of correct that and change those numbers?
Things like lighting landmarks blue. The more that we can get people to talk about, like, why is that building blue? What does that mean? How can I learn more about that? And then really encouraging people to be screened.
And Barb, you know this so well. So many people who are diagnosed are under the age of 54. You received a colonoscopy when you were 55, and what did those results reveal?
Well, I was asking my doctor ahead of time, starting at 50.
So smart.
Because that was the age that was recommended. And because I had no symptoms, he said I really didn't need one. So at 55, I called my own insurance company because I just had to do it for myself. I was too nervous to go any further. So, excuse me, my surgery was, they did find cancer. I did have surgery at 55, and I am a firm advocate of you have to push. If your doctors, healthcare providers say, no, you don't need one, like in my case, you push and push and push, or you just say, I'm done, I'm going somewhere else.
You did something so many people may be afraid to do. Your shirt says live fearlessly. You spoke up for yourself.
Exactly.
And that likely made all the difference in your life.
If I would have had my colonoscopy at 50, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Wow. Any history of cancer in your family?
I do have a cousin on both sides, and only knew about one of them.
Oh, wow. And so that's something that we should mention too. Barb was asking ahead of time, but if you have a history of cancer in your family, definitely speak up. Again, Shades of Blue happening tonight. All right, thank you ladies both for being here with us. We'll have more information about this for you on our website, including some of the signs and symptoms. Again, Minnesota Blue reception is Thursday. That's on March 12th at 6 p.m. in the Bullard Rainforest Auditorium at Como Zoo in St. Paul. Colon cancer patients, survivors, and their families will join the healthcare community to celebrate the life-saving work happening in our state. This event is free and open to the public. We're back after this.